Alright guys, this is the unboxing of the Teclast F7, hailed as one of the best, if not the best, Apollo Lake device in the world. And we'll have to see how good it is, and let's get on with the unboxing of the Teclast F7. Alright, so let's unbox this bad boy. This is the Teclast F7. A lot of reviewers have hailed this as the best Apollo Lake laptop you can find. This is the laptop itself. Let's look at what else we can get inside the box before we move on to the rest of the laptop itself. So in here are just manuals, most likely. Yep, I was right. So here you have warranty rules. So rules for warranty, very strange. You got some useful reminders, which is the GearBest own pamphlet. And finally, you have your user manual, which is completely in Chinese, and that little thing over here that's quality control. And pretty much that's about it. So let's put this aside and look at what else we have inside the box. And here we have, Here we have a Chinese charger with a DC barrel plug. So really too bad, because I don't think this will accept USB-C charge, which I kind of hoped it would, but let's put this stuff aside and look at the laptop itself. Okay, so this is the laptop itself. It's metal and it feels actually pretty good. I would say that the Teclast F7 feels better than my Onda Xiaomi 21 that I just got. This one is silver in color, which I think would please a lot more of the international audience. I think gold is a little bit too garish for most people. I'm personally fine with gold, but I think most people would rather prefer silver. So let's talk about the outside features of the laptop. Let's actually start from this side. So here you can see that there's actually nothing on the lid except for the Teclast logo that you can see right over here. Nothing else, so it's a very plain looking laptop from the top. And we're looking at it from the bottom. Let's turn it around a little bit. The bottom, here you have the Teclast logo. You have your 4 rubber feet, as well as your M.2 SSD slot as well. Alright, and here you can see that there is a micro HDMI as well as a full-size USB with a rubber from it. And as I take it off, you can see that this is a USB 3.0 port. And on this side, same thing, there's a rubber on the USB port. Very nice. You have a micro SD card slot, your full-size USB, as well as your headphone jack and your DC plug as well. So it's pretty decent connectivity. You got 2 USB plugs, a HDMI, and a micro USB. So really no complaints here. Alright, so take a look at how well Teclast has finished this laptop. It's CNC'd obviously, and you can see that there are very nice chamfers on both the edges of the lid as well as the base of the laptop. It really makes it look very nice and gives it a very finished and polished feel as well. So let's open this up and see what we got. Alright, let's see if I can open this lid with one hand. I can kind of open it with one hand if I wiggle it around enough, but it's pretty tough. So here we have a little fabric to protect your screen from the keyboard. And you can see that from here, this looks like a pretty regular looking 14-inch laptop. You have a nice, very, very big trackpad over here with very nice chamfered edges. And this is the keyboard itself. It actually doesn't feel too good. It feels like, it feels okay. It doesn't feel like amazing. It's regular plastic, and I like how there's full-size arrow keys here as well as a full-size page up, page down, and a home button as well. And it's not the best keyboard in the world. It's not backlit, it's plastic, but I think it'll do the job. So let's turn on this laptop and see what we got. Alright, so I've turned on the laptop, and I gotta peel off this plastic before we start. It's proving a little bit difficult. I hope I didn't peel off. I think there's a screen protector here. Yup, I failed. Look at that. I failed in peeling it off. I was supposed to peel off both, but I peeled off the screen protector as well. Oh well. Deal with that later. Anyway, so let's connect to Wi-Fi and see what we got. So we're just connected to Wi-Fi. In the meantime, let's check the devices here. I have to say that this trackpad here feels pretty good. It's decent, it's accurate. I haven't tried multi-finger gestures just yet, but we'll test out that later. Let's turn the brightness up a little bit here. So that's at 70, so that was 50, now it's 75%. I gotta say that this screen looks a little bit yellow, which is, I don't like it. I like bluer screens, and here we have a Teclast 128 gig, is that an SSD? I think it's a regular eMMC, but we'll have to see when we do the full test. And here we have Intel dual band Wi-Fi, and I don't know why internet's not connecting yet. So it's still connecting, and we'll have to see that later. Alright, so I've connected to Wi-Fi and I've just opened YouTube on Edge. And I gotta say that scrolling is actually pretty smooth. Two-finger scrolling is not bad, and you got a nice big trackpad. I think it's a very nice experience on Edge. It, of course, will be slower on Google Chrome, and something just popped up. I wonder what this is. I hope it's not a virus, but I don't think it is. I think that's just news. But in the meantime, let's test out the speakers and the volume and the screen as well by watching Zuckerberg get interrogated.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Zuckerberg. How are you?
Just a sec. Mom, could you get me my Frodo ring? I want it here.
Okay, now that we got the ring sorted out, we can move on to the topic at hand, which is the concerns that have been raised. Need water, okay? Now, as I was saying, there's been a lot of concern about people's private information and how... Okay, how about you just chug the water? I want you to cut it off. Are you blowing bubbles? I'm gonna have to spank you. Okay, now you good? I swear, it's like he's got a mask on. Listen, kid, blink if you're not a lamp. Wow. We'd like you to make a little smile just to show that you can. Oh, good heavens, that's just horrible. Stop that, son. For the rest of the day, will you not do that, please?
Okay, that was a quick sample of the display as well as the audio of Mark Zuckerberg getting interrogated. And I gotta say that speakers are okay. They're not super amazing. I've definitely heard better speakers in my time. They're fairly loud, actually. That was not even full volume. That was about 60%. In terms of the display, I mean, it looks fine. As I said before, it looks like there's a yellow tint on the display compared to something else, but it's okay. So I'm gonna test out this laptop fully, and I'll come back to you with this laptop with a full review of the Teclast F7, hailed as one of the best, if not the best, Apollo Lake device in the world. So be sure to hit subscribe and be sure to hit that bell icon beside to make sure you're notified of the latest video that pops up as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.